Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. We're back with a Monster High video and I have a couple things to look at today. For Christmas, I got this Monster High Lagoona Blue Creeproduction doll. I've been wanting her for a while, and when they first came out, they sold out like really quick, and then people were of course reselling them, and it was awful. So then they re-released them, and they kind of sold out pretty fast again. But this one, luckily, I was able to get from someone for Christmas, and I'm really appreciative of that. Lagoona Blue is pretty much my favorite character when it comes to Monster High. I just picked up this awesome Lagoona Blue t-shirt from Amazon. Amazon has these amazing shirt designs where you order a shirt and they make it to order. So you can pick the color. And I picked purple because I thought it went really well with the overall design. And it fits so well. I love it. So I'll put a link to this shirt as well. There's tons of other Monster High shirts too. That's also where I got my Rainbow High shirts, was from Amazon the same way. So anyway, we have this Lagoona Blue to look at today. Here's her barcode. It's such a cool thing to see. When these first came out, I was trying to track them down at Walmart, and I found a couple of them. I think Frankie and I think it was Claudine were the only two they had, and I really wanted her, and I couldn't find her. I love the back of these boxes because they have a whole bio about the character, and here's the other ones that you can get. I also believe that I have a Frankie. She's really cool. Because back in this generation, Frankie was still referred to as her and she. And it wasn't until G3 that they're a they now. So, just in case someone was confused about that. All right, so this packaging is really cool. It has like her scales on the side, and it has like these chains up here, and then it has her artwork. I'm definitely going to cut this out and keep this. I love this artwork. It's so cool. These come with a doll stand too. Super excited about that. But we also will be taking a look at this. Came for me just the other day. It's Mattel Creations. And it's the Fang Club Venus McFlytrap, and I wasn't sure if I was going to order her when I first saw her, and then I was like, I have to, because Venus is one of my favorite characters. So let's open this up and see how she looks. I am not sure if I'm taking her out of the box, because the box that she comes in is absolutely gorgeous. I'm normally an out-of-box collector, though, so we'll see. So, that's really cool. It says Monster High Skullector. I actually have not bought any Skullector dolls, really, that much, so this is all kind of new for me. I did get the Hocus Pocus ones, and I left them in the box. I figure they'll be something to open for Halloween this year. Alright, so let's get this out of here. Someone I was watching recently, the Junk Drawer, got the Aaliyah doll from Mattel as well. And he was making a point that it just blatantly says the name of the doll on the box, in the shipping box. And this one doesn't really say the name, but it has the image. So, I mean, it's kind of like someone could totally see this and just, steal it or whatever, because it says right what it is on the box. So I wish Mattel wouldn't do that. I wish they just had a standard box that they put stuff in. All right, so here is the doll wrapped up. So let's go ahead and unwrap her. Let's see. Oh, this packaging. Oh, wow. Let's just take a moment to look at this. She is gorgeous. And look at this packaging. It's like embossed, like glossy. Wow. Okay, this is a really beautiful doll. There is one thing about it that I will get to that I think is kind of bizarre, and I wish they would have done it a little differently, but this is cool. It has like a whole little thing about Venus. I love this. This is great. You can pause that if you want to read it. That's pretty cool. And look at the sides. It looks like a greenhouse with fly traps and vines. It's like that on both sides. Oh, wow. And because this is a Skullector doll, it does not have a barcode or anything on the bottom. But it does have like the window on the top so you can kind of look down and see her hair. Oh, and look at this. Skullet with Venus's hair on it. Wow, this is really cool. I love how it says, "Go green or perish. Let's save the planet. Eco-punk style." So I guess that's what they're going for with her. She's like eco-punk. I love this. Come dressed in rebel lurks. Okay, so the one thing about this doll that I would have changed is this denim like jumpsuit I find really weird. If I were to open her, which I don't know, I might end up opening her because she looks really cool, but she also just looks so good in the box. The dilemma. I mean, look, she has like eyebrow piercing and cheek piercings. These earrings are cool. She has like these three-dimensional flowers on either side of her eyes. That is a really, really cool doll. All right. But I would totally change that outfit. I feel like the jumpsuit doesn't really go with the way her legs and her shoes look, which, look at that. She has like these leggings. So, wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to sit her back here for the time being, and maybe we'll open her at the end of the video. I don't know. But I definitely want to get Lagoona out of her box. Now, the packaging on this does not seem to have any tape. So that's interesting. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any tape. I actually really like that. It is hard to get this flap out, though. Alright. Maybe they did this so you could keep the box and put her back in. You know, make it easier for collectors. Okay, so here she is without the plastic window in the way. I love the lips on her. She's so cute. And she has her pet, Neptuna. Neptuna is like more of a piranha in the first generation, whereas in Gen 3, which is the current gen, she's more of like a angelfish looking kind of thing. Alright, so let me get her out of here, and then we'll take a look. Alright, we got Lagoona out of her packaging, and look at how gorgeous she is. She's got the freckles. Oh, I love her eyes. They're like a very pale green. And she has her seahorse necklace and her little hoodie, which does allow her hair to be pulled through the back of it. And then you can still put it up on her head. And it has the little fins made out of like a tool with glitter in it. It's very pretty. And she has a plastic, like, lily flower, like from a lily pad, I think is what that's supposed to be. Her earrings are really neat. I'm not sure. They kind of look like chains with rings on them. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be something. I never had Lagoona when these originally came out, so. Now, she does have quite a bit of accessories, which is really cool. She has this gold pearl looking bracelet. Like I said, she has the necklace. She has this flower in her hair, the hoodie, and then the hoodie is a separate piece from this undergarment, which is like kind of like a bathing suit. And then she has some shorts that go over top of the bathing suit. So you can actually take those off, and then she just has a bathing suit on underneath. And they kind of gave an homage to that with G3 Lagoona. She came with a bathing suit that looked very similar to this, but it was like a separate piece that you could put on her. And then she also has fins on her leg, which are being held on right now by elastics. I'm just going to probably leave those on for now because they do come off. These have little pegs in them like that, see? So you can actually take those off if you want to. And then she has this pair of black and white and pink shoes. I really like these. I love that they're painted. I love how much detail she has. She has the fins on her arm as well, and her hands have webbing in them that's like translucent. It's very cool. And, you know, being true to the original character, she's blue, because Lagoona Blue, obviously. They changed her to pink in Gen 3. I believe, from what I heard, it was because they did some like test groups with like kids, like play tests, and they wanted her to be pink. That's what I've heard anyway. But anyway, I think she's amazing. She comes with her journal. This is actually really cool. It's like a diary. And it actually looks like it has like handwriting on it, which is really cool. It says, "Hey brah, if you find my diary, please return it to me when you're done reading it. Lates." So I love that. And it's like a whole thing. It has like all kinds of entries in it that you can read. So I can't wait to sit down and read this since I never had this before. And then it has like a whole about me section. And her favorite food is sushi. That's pretty awesome. And her BFFs are everybody. So, for what I remember, her character in the original Monster High was Australian, if I remember right. I believe she was Australian. I could be wrong. So she also comes with her pet, Neptuna, which is very cute. It looks like a piranha. It's very rubbery. And she comes with a bag for Neptuna to go inside. It has a hinge. It opens up, and then you can put Neptuna. Well, if it stays shut, it doesn't want to stay shut, but like that. The latch on mine is a little like doesn't want to latch. See that? That's kind of a bummer. I wonder if there's any way I could fix that. Probably not. So I think it's just the way the plastic is. So there's Neptuna in the bag. I'll probably just have to put an elastic around it, which I do have an extra one here somewhere. And we'll just put this around it. There we go. So I just have an elastic wrapped around it to hold it shut. And then, that works because you can't really see it very well. So she also comes with a stand, and I wanted to show you the bottom of this stand. It's really cool. I love that. And then this just clips in here. And then this has a clip that goes around her waist. And these Monster High dolls have very small waists, but you do want to push it on from the side so you don't break it, and then kind of spin it around so that she can stand. And then we'll give her bag. And there you have it. She's perfect to go on display in your collection. I love it. Now, as far as articulation goes, these dolls are a recreation. They're a reproduction of the originals. So these are all the original articulation. They had the head tilt, and go side to side. They had the shoulder joint that's like kind of a ball joint. They had elbow joint that can go like 90 degrees. And then they have hands that can spin and go up and down. And I believe, yes, they are removable even in the original series of these. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. And then she has leg joints that can, kind of do the splits and go up and down. And she has a knee joint that's like a 90 degree. The knee can also spin around. So that's really cool. So they do have quite a bit of articulation, even for an older doll. And I think that was, what caused people to fall in love with Monster High was how detailed they were. She also comes with a comb, and the comb says Monster High. It's actually more of a brush, I guess. And she's definitely going to need like her hair to just be brushed out or washed because she has box hair. It is very soft though, and oddly enough, there does not seem to be any product on it. So you could theoretically do what I'm doing just to kind of get rid of that box hair. There we go. So now she has big hair, which I actually prefer anyway. So I don't know if I will wash her hair, mainly because I don't want to ruin the style of it. But it wouldn't hurt to give it a good washing. Now her bracelet does not want to stay on. I noticed that when I was taking her out of the box, the bracelet kept falling off. But there we go. She will be part of my retro Monster High collection, which I do have a shelf of those. So now the question is, do we want to open this Venus doll? I mean, she does come with a stand, which is really cool. But God, she just looks so good in this box. I just want to display her like that. I mean, look at that. That is a work of art. I know a lot of people don't like the bodysuit, and I'm not a big fan of it either. And if I did unbox her, I theoretically could get her a better outfit to put on her. So that's a conundrum. So how about this? If you want to see me unbox her, leave a comment down below and I'll do a proper unboxing with her. Because as it is right now, I'm very undecided and I just want to know what everyone else's thoughts are on this doll. So tell me what you think. Should I unbox her? Should I not? And also let me know what you think of Lagoona. Lagoona is totally my favorite. I fell in love with her from Gen 3 especially, but then like I just started retroactively falling in love with her Gen 1 version. We don't really talk about Gen 2. Gen 2 Monster High was a train wreck. I actually saw a Gen 2 Frankie doll at a thrift store recently, and that's only the second time I've ever seen a Gen 2 doll at a thrift store. You'd think they would be everywhere. But her shoes were molded onto her legs. She didn't have like any stitching or anything. She just looked so generic. But I almost picked her up just because, but I left her there. All right, so let me know in the comments what you think of this. I'd love to hear from you. If you're not a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you'll get notified every time I put up a video, especially if you want to see an unboxing of this. Let me know, and then hit that bell for notifications. Also, share the video with anyone you think might enjoy it. I appreciate all of you out there. I want to thank my members. It's something I always forget to do. Thank you to my members. It's a very close or a very small group, but I appreciate you. And I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and for giving likes to the video. And I see people share my videos. It's awesome. Thank you so much. So, take care out there. I love you guys. Bye.